Okay, so it's a beautiful summer's morning here on the water at Hillary's Boat Harbour in the northern suburbs of Perth. We've just been in a traffic jam for about 3/4 of an hour to try and get the boat launched. Most of these guys are going out after West Australian rock lobster or crayfish, whatever you call them, because the season's really just started and everybody's expecting the whites to start running very shortly. So that's part of the reason for congestion. And I had a fight with the parking meter because they only take coins in this particular boatyard and I didn't have enough coins, so it's all very complicated. But generally speaking, the stats I've seen, and these aren't particularly recent ones, you're talking about something like 30,000–40,000 boat launches out of this ramp every year. So that's a lot of fishing effort going into the nearshore marine waters. The other thing at Hillary's is the Fisheries Research Lab is based out here. I used to work out there, but sadly I now work in town. I prefer to work out here. So yeah, we're just knocking out to go and have a look at the inshore reefs and see what it's doing by way of probably whiting, trevally, perhaps tailor. I guess we'll see.
Offshore in about 20 meters of water. This is the lucky spot apparently. So looking towards North Beach, north of Perth, and then this direction towards downtown Perth. So Andrew, what are we going to be fishing for here?
Well, today we'll be looking probably for whiting. There's two sorts of whiting we get here, or there's three actually, but the southern school whiting, which is fairly prevalent, I guess, and very good eating, although not a large fish, just a very tasty table fish. Or King George whiting we also get, which are usually bigger and more muscular whiting that lives on the bottom. But we may also pick up trevally. We've got silver trevally here, which are good fun. And there are other things that lurk down there that we're not sure whether we'll catch or not. But gummy sharks, for example, flathead, yeah, quite a range of species in fact. But whiting is really what we're after at the moment.
There we go.
Best eating in the world, it's an interesting species. It's one of the reef species we get here. Very wriggly.
Well, that took about, what, 30 seconds to catch?
Yeah. There's a lot of them down there because they live on the reefs here. So here we are in the wondrous waters of the Marine Park off Perth's northern coastline. I used to fish here when I was a 17-year-old and we used to come back home with boats full of fish. Today we've been out for about 3 hours and I think we've caught 2 small wrasse, so clearly the situation has changed over time and I'm not quite sure the Marine Park has done anything useful about it. However, we do get good catches here periodically, it's just that kind of day. Had a wonderful conversation here with Randall about the ins and outs of fisheries management and the nature of recreational fishing access rights. And I think there's a good dialogue to be had between New Zealand and Australia about these matters because we're all kind of on the same page and we're heading in roughly the same direction. So I'm looking forward to continuing that conversation.